Memorial Day isn't about hot dogs. It's not about having a day off work. It definitely isn't about mattress sales. It's about graves, rows of them, white stones stretching farther than your eyes can follow. Names, ages, lives interrupted. Young men who never came home. Some of them were terrified. Some of them probably cried for their mothers. Some died in the mud. Some burned. Some bled out slowly, wondering if their families would even ever know what happened to them. And now, most people treat Memorial Day like an excuse to cook burgers and get drunk. That should bother you. Because whether people want to admit it or not, the freedoms that you enjoy right now were paid for by people willing to die for them. You did not inherit freedom by accident. Someone protected it. Someone suffered for it. Someone was buried for it. And I'm getting really tired of this modern attitude that acts like patriotism itself is embarrassing. What kind of culture enjoys the blessings of sacrifice while mocking the people who made those blessings possible? That is arrogance. And honestly, it's cowardice. Now, listen carefully. Loving your country does not mean pretending that your country is perfect. No nation is. But there is something deeply broken about a people that cannot even say thank you anymore, especially when that gratitude was bought with blood. Memorial Day matters because sacrifice matters. And Christians of all people should understand that. Christianity is built around sacrifice, not comfort, not convenience, sacrifice. Christ himself said in John 15:13, "Greater love has no one other than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." Think about that. There are men buried in military cemeteries who died for people they would never meet. People not even born yet, including you. And yet, modern culture trains people to sneer at patriotism, to roll their eyes at honor, to mock duty, to treat courage like stupidity. Why? Because sacrifice confronts selfishness. That's why. A man willing to die for something greater than himself exposes a culture addicted to comfort. And honestly, most people today have no idea what real hardship even looks like. They complain constantly while living in conditions kings in history couldn't even imagine. Air conditioning, food everywhere, entertainment nonstop, freedom to speak openly, freedom to worship. And many of those freedoms still exist because generations before us were willing to fight for them. Not tweet for them, not hashtag for them, fight for them, bleed for them, die for them. So today, remember them, not abstractly, not casually, seriously. Take a moment and actually think about the weight of what Memorial Day means. Families that never recovered, children who grew up without fathers, wives who got a knock at the door that changed their lives forever. That matters. And as Christians, we should be people who remember sacrifice, because remembrance is biblical. Gratitude is biblical. Honor is biblical. A nation that forgets sacrifice forgets gratitude. A nation that forgets gratitude starts collapsing from the inside. So honor the fallen. Pray for their families. Be grateful for what you have. And stop acting like patriotism is something shameful, because freedom is expensive. And a lot of men paid for yours with everything that they had. Lord, help us to be people who remember, people who are grateful, people who understand sacrifice instead of worshiping comfort. And help us never become so arrogant that we mock the blessings we did not earn. May we honor those who gave their lives and never waste the freedoms bought by their sacrifice. So be it. May the truth set us all free.